Good morning, Burries! It's nighttime! I'm here with my brother David. David, say hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We are going to be telling scary stories! Woo! With a twist.
There's always a twist.
Come to Kila. Oh, his little costume's off.
Yep.
He's scared of scary stories. So here's the challenge. We each have 2 minutes to tell a scary story. This is the part 1, so it's going to be me telling the scary story. But here's where David comes in, and this is the twist. So at 30 seconds, he's going to say something like bananas, and I'll have to mix that into my story. At 1 minute, he'll say something else, like farts, and I'll have to mix that into my story.
Yes.
And then at 1:30, it'll be the last thing. And then I finish at 2 minutes, and you guys get to decide who tells the best scary story.
Okay.
It was a dark, stormy night. There was rain and storms and dark night. And there was a boy named David driving down a road. He was driving a crappy car listening to Miley, It's the Climb. That's his favorite song.
It is so.
Stop! I'm trying to tell a scary story.
Okay.
And as he's sitting there just singing his little heart out, he sees something in the distance. He's like, what is that? He starts to slow down because, you know, he could barely see in front of him. The rain is really pouring at this time. And it almost looked like something from Star Wars. Like the rain looked like little stars as they were hitting the windshield.
That's good.
But he's like, no, this is actually, I see something. I don't know what it is. He slows down and the image starts to get closer and closer to the car until he realizes it's a person. And he's like, oh my gosh! Swerves out of the way so he doesn't hit it. And then all of a sudden he blacks out. Then David wakes up. And he's like, oh, my head. And then he looks to his right, and Chewy's there. And he's like, Chewy is like, you were out for a long time, man.
What?
And David's like, what? What happened? Oh my gosh. Are you okay? I didn't even know I took you on this road trip. And Chewy's like, yeah, it was you were out for a couple of days, dude. It's not good. Stuff's not looking good. David gets out of his car, and he's like, oh my gosh. Trying to remember what happened. What was the last thing that happened to me? And then Chewy steps out of the car. Somehow he's able to open it up. And then all of a sudden, Chewy's like, hey man, I gotta get going. I ordered some strippers back at the hotel. And Dave's like, okay, well, what do I do? And Chewy's like, I don't know, man. It's kind of up to you. You can't really go anywhere. And Dave's like, I know. And then Chewy's like, 'cause you're dead. And David's like, no!
You're done. That was a twist, girl.
You like that?
I did. That was good.
Thanks.
I like the Star Wars because I was like, geez, this is gonna screw up. But the Star Wars was like the thing. You're smart. You're smart.
Thanks.
You're good, girl.
You know, I try.
Chewy and strippers. I was like, what kind? Literally, what popped in my mind? I was like, what kind of strippers?
I just like how Chewy's in the side of the seats and like, hey man, you okay?
I could picture them too, just like
I should have done the Chewy voice, but I feel like it needed to be serious.
Yeah, I liked him better serious. They sounded like a stoner, so I thought I was gonna be stoned or something. I don't know. We can see on my channel how good you are throwing stuff at me, girl. You're good at throwing stuff.
Okay, all right. This is such a silly idea. Okay, head on over to David's channel, see what happens. Love you guys. See you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye.